All right, folks, Michelle Thorne's career as a media executive, you never guessed she once struggled to find her purpose and success in career and life. Well, she says she's cracked the code and wrote a book to ensure no other woman would have to struggle like she did. Her new book is called Stratechic. That's right. Life and career winning strategies for women, breaks down 10 top tips for women in life and career. She joins us right now. Stratechic? Is that it? Okay.
Strategic.
Okay. All right then. So what? Okay. So what's the one thing? What's the one that really dominates, that keeps women from being their best self in their career?
Ooh, I think the biggest thing is self-awareness. And what I'm doing is I'm going around the country talking about it. And it's not knowing yourself, it's knowing how others perceive you. Roland, we've both been in the business a long time, and when you don't know how people view you, roadblocks pop up and you can't go over them. So I think that has been the biggest hurdle.
Now, when you talk about that, though, because some people say, well, look, I mean, bottom line is, how do I even know what somebody thinks about me?
Oh, you pay attention. And this is what I love about this story and Strategic, is that God already gave us an awareness as mothers, as sisters, as business people, and we don't tap into it. And if we do, we tap into it for other people, for our kids, for our employers. So we know we get that thing, and we can sense in the way people respond to us and view us, the questions they ask, and we just let it roll off. But if we start to really pay attention, then we can begin to win.
We've discussed this many times on the show as well, and that is a lot of women are hesitant when it comes to negotiating. And you say, ask for what you've earned.
Ask for what you've earned. We put it in a category of ask for what you want. But if you really list down what you have accomplished for whomever, whatever relationship you're in, I'm not asking for what I want. I'm asking for what I've already earned, and I'm willing to negotiate on those facts. But we have to say that we've earned something in order to get what we should get.
Yeah, it's like when I've been negotiating, someone says, well, you know, you really aren't worth this, and I go,
yes, I am.
You mean tell me I do all of that? You go find somebody else who can do all of that, and then let's see how that conversation.
Maybe I should become your agent, Roland, because you know what?
I don't. Matter of fact, no. I tell people all the time, you might want to talk to my agent, because he's going to be a lot nicer than I'm going to be. I'm going to negotiate harder.
You know what? You're right. I've seen it.
I'm going to go negotiate harder than he will.
Yeah.
You also say, this is key now, turn up your social game.
Let me tell you, and it's in many ways. So yes, you need to have a social game, but you have to have it in a way that is appropriate, because the first thing that I do—
social media.
Absolutely. You have to have a social media game that's on point. From a perspective, so all your friends on Facebook show up to your interview. These are the people that HR is pulling when they're looking at you. I've had a young lady who interviewed for me, and the legal department reached out and said, let me just share this with you before you make this decision, because she's not representing herself the way the brand should look. So yes, you have to have a lot of followers. Yes, it's imperative, but you really need to pay attention to who are your friends everywhere, because they represent your brand.
A lot of people are not fully aware of the folks that, look, photos they post, they go, well, that's just my personal deal. No, that's also you.
Absolutely.
So just last week, literally, and she's watching right now, I had this conversation with a friend of mine who was trying to negotiate a raise. And we were having this debate between, I was like, look, she's like, should I ask for what I can get, or should I ask for what I'm owed? How do you negotiate that line? Because she was concerned that if she asked for a 20% raise, that, you know, that would be offensive, that she would get in trouble one way or another. And I was like, hey, you know, just put some data behind it. How do you negotiate that?
Well, there's two ways, right? So the marketplace dictates what you're worth. So I'll always say everyone should be resume ready. And you always have to be able to have conversations in the marketplace. And if you use your relationships to find out what someone's worth, that's the first tool. The second tool is I keep a list of every accomplishment I've made. And when I do that, so when I go in, it's like, I've done these 5 things, and in my competitive set internally, haven't done these things. So 20% is actually, I'm giving you a break. It's really just about being informed about your contribution to the marketplace, to your employer, being different. All tools.
Folks, the book is Stratechic, Life and Career Winning Strategies for Women, by Michelle Thorne. Michelle, good to see you.
Roland, thank you so much. Michelle Thornton G.
Michelle Thornton G.
That's my married name. Yes, I had to give my husband a shout out. Well, look how Roland's looking.
Where in the hell is the G on the book?
You know what?
See, right there. Let me just throwing something out there.
Yeah,
is G on the book?
No, it's
not. G on the book?
It's not. It's
well,
not.
Then, let me try to throw out G. I'm like, who the hell is she talking about?
Yes.
Girl gone. Up next, Dr. Ivan talks